Liv Morgan Stalker allegedly arrested outside WWE PC. Disturbing details of capture revealed. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Jennifer. Have a nice day. For the WWE family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. A stalker was arrested outside the WWE Performance Center tonight, where the June 3rd NXT tapings were held. An update on the situation claimed the person caught was Liv Morgan Stalker. Pro wrestlers have been subjected to harassment from crazy fans on numerous occasions in the past. Fans may remember how Sonya Deville was almost kidnapped by her stalker back in 2020, and he ended up getting 15 years behind bars for the crime. According to an ex-Twitter handle named NXT with Najee, who shares regular updates about WWE NXT's weekly happenings, Liv Morgan Stalker was arrested outside the WWE Performance Center tonight. The stalker was caught with several bags of evidence. Fans on X-Twitter were left horrified by the situation, and many are calling for the Stamford-based promotion to provide adequate security for the superstars. Not too long ago, Rhea Ripley faced an incredibly dangerous situation where several fans followed her outside the airport. So, I'm trying to tell them no, and they're all being persistent, and I ended up getting lost. I had no idea where my Uber was, and I ended up down the stairs away from everyone else, and I'm just surrounded by these 5 guys, and they're just hassling me. HT, the Sportster. Fans are glad the stalker was arrested before things took a turn for the worse. Here's hoping ample measures are taken by the promotion going ahead to keep superstars safe from such situations. Mariah made her blockbuster debut on the latest episode of WWE NXT, mere days after being removed from All Elite Wrestling's roster page. May has set her sights straight on Jacy Jayne's NXT Women's Championship that Jacy won beating Stephanie Vaquer. This subtly conforms to a massive push for her under Shawn Michaels' creative regime. May's WWE debut has generated a massive reaction in professional wrestling. The Glamour posted a picture of herself backstage, captioning that she is home. Her post's taken the internet by storm, and fans have been flooding her comments. The reigning women's tag team champion, Liv Morgan, reacted to Mariah May's debut in the Stamford-based promotion. Under the Instagram post, Liv dropped a clapping emoji with a sparkling and giggling emoji, showing her interest in potentially working with the 26-year-old star in the future. Since joining forces, Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio have stayed in the headlines. The on-screen couple has been experiencing a massive wave of success together. Dom and Liv recently made massive mainstream buzz after sealing A at the Netflix Tudum event. Speaking on Raw recaps, Liv Morgan broke her silence on her viral moment, where she spoke highly about herself and Dirty Dom. Furthermore, she stated that there was the hottest segment of the entire show, and that was a sneak peek of her private moment. We are the greatest, the hottest, and the most iconic. We're the most charismatic and the most controversial. We're the most talked about. We're the greatest couple of all time. So I was a little bit surprised, but I wasn't surprised because obviously you guys want us in your cam. It was the hottest segment of the show. This is our private time, and I gave you a little sneak peek and you're not going to get the whole thing, Morgan said. It will be interesting to see if Liv Morgan and Mariah May start working together in WWE at some point in their career. The newest member of WWE, Mariah May, recently took to social media to send a message to Liv Morgan. The Judgment Day star suffered a brutal injury on the latest edition of Monday Night Raw. Since returning to WWE TV last week, Liv Morgan has been on a losing streak. On last week's Raw, Morgan lost in a match against Kairi Sane. Now, on the latest edition of the Red brand, Liv failed to qualify for the Women's Money in the Bank match. She locked horns with Stephanie Vaquer and Ivy Nile in a triple threat bout. But despite the former Women's World Champion's best efforts, Vaquer ultimately emerged victorious. Following the show, Liv Morgan took to Instagram to show off brutal scars from the match. Morgan uploaded pics of her forehead injury, writing that she was still beautiful. This post caught WWE NXT's newest edition, Mariah May's, attention. The former AEW star sent a one-word message to Liv, seemingly agreeing that Morgan still looked pretty despite the injury. After weeks of speculation, Mariah May made her shocking WWE debut on this week's NXT. During the show, Jacy Jayne and her teammates came out to address the crowd after Jayne became the new NXT Women's Champion. Almost everyone from the developmental brand's women's roster came out to set their eyes on JC's title. Amid all this chaos, the arena's lights went off, and the spotlight came on Mariah, who was standing on top of the podium among the audience. Fans welcomed May with a massive reception, and the star promised that she was going to become the next NXT Women's Champion. Following the show, the former AEW star took to Instagram to post a photo. This caught Liv Morgan's attention, and she commented on it. The Judgment Day star reacted with a clapping hands emoji, sparkling emoji, and giggling emoji. It remains to be seen what Shawn Michaels has planned for Mariah on the black and silver brand. An unsettling incident occurred outside the WWE Performance Center, where a man stalking Liv Morgan was arrested. Liv Morgan is one of the most popular wrestlers in the world, and one of the downsides of being in the spotlight is having stalkers. Liv Morgan couldn't contain her excitement after watching her daddy Dominic Mysterio win the Intercontinental Championship at WWE WrestleMania 41. At WrestleMania 41, Braun Breaker defended his Intercontinental title in a fatal four-way match against Dominic Mysterio, Finn Balor, and Penta. Tensions had been building between Judgment Day members Balor and Mysterio, and the two finally clashed in the ring on the grandest stage of them all. During the match, Mysterio attempted to hit Balor with a 619, but Balor blocked it and retaliated with a stiff kick. Later, in a final moment of the match, Mysterio climbed to the top rope, possibly looking to finish off Breaker, but Balor crotched him on the top rope. Finn Balor followed up with a sling blade on Braun Breaker, then hit a running drop kick into the corner. He climbed the ropes and landed the coup de grace. Just as he went for the pin, Mysterio out of nowhere came flying in with a frog splash, then quickly covered Balor for the win. Dominic Mysterio won the Intercontinental Championship by pinning his Judgment Day leader, Finn Balor. Backstage, WWE cameras caught Liv Morgan watching the match. She was seen nervously watching the match. When Dominic Mysterio secured the win, she screamed with excitement and jumped up and down with joy. Morgan hugged her tag team partner Raquel Rodriguez and shouted, "Oh my gosh," and "I'm so happy for him." While Judgment Day members Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez celebrated Dominic Mysterio's title win, Finn Balor confronted Mysterio backstage on WWE Raw. Balor, who took the pinfall loss to Mysterio at WWE WrestleMania 41, stayed calm during their backstage encounter and smirked as he told Mysterio, "What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas." John Cena appeared on the Pat McAfee show and praised Dominic Mysterio, the newly crowned Intercontinental Champion. "Dom Mysterio is born for this, period," John Cena said. "And I got to work with him very early in his career. And I've had the chance to work with experienced talent, but I've also had the chance to work with a lot of new talent. You can tell right away. There's always late arrivals. People cannot get it and then figure it out. I'm a living example of that."